What's going on, Ophiuchus? How are you? I hope you are doing well out there. Welcome to Ophiuchus and me. It is Saturday or Sabbath, and I hope you guys enjoyed it. It is the 17th of June, 2023, and it's 10:07. Let me grab my freaking charger right now. Thank you guys so very much for stopping by here with me today to see what's going on. I really do appreciate all of you guys and all of your contributions that you do to helping this channel grow and advance. Thank you all. And if you're new, I appreciate you for stopping by here today. And we do Oracle, we do Index, and we do 3 decks around here. So I'm going to use our Angel Guide today, and I also incorporate a 4th deck at the end. It's called Rotamundi, and it has a couple of Bible references and things like that, different descriptions of the tarot cards. So I hope you guys like, hope you stay, hope you enjoy. Let's get started. Hope you guys all had a beautiful, wonderful Saturday or Sabbath, however you look at it. I did. I had a beautiful day today. Beautiful weather, not too hot. Watched a movie by the name of hold on, I forgot that fast. I'll remember in a second. It's a Road to Bountiful. I couldn't remember where the road was going, and I had to remember what she said in the movie. This was Cicely Tyson and Keke Palmer. Pretty decent movie. Alright, one more time. Let's see what we get. No. Don't know what that means, but let's dig in. At the bottom it says joy and contentment. Maybe tell these people no because it break your freaking joy and contentment vibe. I don't know. Let's read though, okay? So, hold up, let me turn down this eclectic music here. Alright. Your message. Your angels are drawing close at this time to help you recognize that the answer to the question on your mind is no. This is not the time to proceed. You may want to, but you are being encouraged to see beyond the current situation and understand that following through on your ideas may have a negative effect on the whole course of your life. Angels are swooping in because they want to save the day and save you a lot of heartache from a choice that is not heart-centered. If you are feeling upset or annoyed by this guidance, this is okay. You are allowed to have an emotional response, but in truth, there will be a part of you that already knows that what you are considering isn't the best use of your energy. Extended message. Do not make plans. Do not move forward. Retreat and reflect. Think deeply. Seek the advice of those you love and trust and ask them to help you get to the bottom of the question or issue or decision that is before you. Do not make any sudden moves. This card is coming in to help you sustain your mental, emotional, and spiritual energy and stay on the road to wholeness. Well. I heard that loud and clear. Did you guys hear that loud and clear? Even if you don't like the answer to the guidance that comes through that card, that's okay. We all have free will, but they're just trying to give you a little bit of advice, heads up, and, guidance so you don't have the heartache. But it's probably something already that you really deeply know Probably more so just confirmation, you know? One more time. Don't be afraid of the unknown. One more. He may not come when you want him, but he'll be there right on time. All the time. So random. Something is so random. And maybe just whatever that is that came in so randomly into your space. The answer may just be no. Let's get out these locations. See where we may be traveling to or where we could be from. China at the bottom there. Okay, let's grab this pile. Thank you guys for being patient with me. I do appreciate that. I remember in the comments some time ago, like closer to the time when I first started this channel, someone, I guess, didn't like me doing all this. Like, why don't you just do like a free shuffle? I'm like, yeah, well, I don't. I guess this isn't your channel. Or fast forward. I don't know what to tell you. But this is kind of like how I get, that's where I pull my energy from, you know? See what's kind of going on. A storyline. One more time. It's in the past. Leave it there. One more time. Paperwork daily. Maybe you have one of those type of jobs. Maybe someone's asking you to do their work and you're like, no. One more time. Oh, Chinese food lover. Maybe you are in China or about to go to China, or you just love their food or something. Or you're, yeah, I just say from China. I mean, hey, I don't know who's watching. Alright. That'd be really dope if you're from China. Or thinking of going to China. Like, wow. Amazing. Or from any of the places that actually come out on the card for that particular day that I do the reading when it comes out. Okay, one more time. What do we have? No, we had that yesterday. It's a test from God. Ooh. You better listen in. Okay, one more time. And you've met before. Be somebody coming in asking you for a favor or something like that. One more. Someone's name starts with the letter P. Alright, there we go. Thank you for being patient. Here we go. Let's see what we get today here on Ophiuchus June. You're so smooth, look at you. When I'm around you, I can't keep my cool. D'Angelo. Maybe you like In-N-Out burgers? I do. Kick the habit or habits. Don't apologize for being you. Do things your way. A love like none other. We had chocolate brownies out here yesterday, so somebody really must like chocolate brownies. You are the logical one. You make sense. Maybe you're a vlogger. Maybe you like to show people how you do things, what's going on in your life. Leave toxicity behind. Maybe you're a cashier. You were a real witness to something. Don't lose your mind over it. Just dating. Been having this a couple of days in a row. Stepdad or stepmom could be significant to you in some type of way. Your money is looking good. Someone left you sad and blue, or you left someone sad and blue. I can love you. I can love you better than she can. That's Mary J. Blige. A new wardrobe. Okay. And party time. Excellent. And maybe you're from South Carolina or from Cameroon. All right, I got your back, good and bad. So it may be meant to be. You may need to travel, okay? Maybe to Mississippi. And new life on the horizon. Hospital worker with all that paperwork, huh? Always and forever. Keep the vision, okay? Oh, large estate or acreage, okay? Till death do us part, 100%. To be, I got your back. You like cold weather, winter weather? Twins, triplets, or more. Ooh, child. May God bless you. No such thing as a competition unless we're talking about degrees. Okay, cleaning service worker, like a housemaid or cleaner or something like that. Or, maybe cleaning carpets or just some sort of cleaning. Follow your first mind always. Maybe even like detailing, like cars or something. I don't know. All in their feelings here. Blessings upon blessings. Beautiful. It's never too late to begin a new. Okay. Could be a caretaker or thinking of becoming one. Don't stop. Keep it going. Maybe you're from South Dakota or from Atlanta. You're an ancient soul. Okay, they are stuck in the last dimension. Okay. Maybe they took you for granted. Maybe they were too damn comfortable. Can't stop thinking about you. You love to shop. Everything is possible. Maybe you're from Colorado and keep pushing through. There's a spiritual connection here, and you like to play tennis. Okay, let me grab another deck. Sorry, guys. Okay. So, ancient soul. That could be from South Carolina, Cameroon, Mississippi, South Dakota, Colorado, or Atlanta. Don't lose your mind over it. Someone got too damn comfortable, took you for granted. They're stuck in the last dimension. It may have been a love like none other. Do things your way. Don't apologize for being you. Because you're so smooth. Alright? Even though they may be saying, I can love you better than she can. Maybe they left you sad and blue. Always and forever keep the vision. Alright? New life on the horizon. You may need to travel. Okay? Maybe you are a caretaker or a cashier or a hospital worker or a cleaning service worker. You like to play tennis. It's never too late to begin anew. Okay, blessings upon blessings. and you were a real witness. Maybe you like to eat at In-N-Out Burger. Kick the habits, okay? Leave toxicity behind. You're just dating someone, a stepmom or a stepdad is significant. You like eating chocolate brownies. You're the logical one. Did I say you're a vlogger possibly? Okay. Your money's looking good, okay? Someone says I got your back, good and bad, okay? You have a large estate or acreage. It's meant to be that way. Twins, triplets, or more. And someone's all in their feelings. Follow your first mind always. There's no such thing as competition. You love to shop. Okay, don't stop. Keep it going. Everything is possible. This is a spiritual connection. Keep pushing through until death do us part. And did I say there's no such thing as competition unless there's degrees? I believe I did. All right. And that's that. And you may be going to get a new wardrobe because it's time to party. So let's see what we have here. Okay. One more time. All right. Here we go. The Empress. So that's our energy there. Beautiful woman that has grown, has a certain level of success, understands a lot because it took a lot to get to that level. Okay. And so here with no, maybe you know you're very loving, very understanding, have a lot of money, know how to speak well, very smart, and it's not that you are naive or anything like that, but you have a big heart, or you want people to always do better, or you always try to look out for people. But something is no. Or you know that it's not the time to make a decision about something. Okay. Maybe to travel somewhere for a new job right now just because it came upon you or something like that. Or maybe even if you're just dating, and out of nowhere someone asks you to be their wife and you're like, ooh, maybe it feels like it's meant to be, but should I say yes right now? Maybe you shouldn't say yes so fast. I don't know. Follow your first mind though. Always. And stay balanced. Don't let the scales tip one way or the next and follow and do just because, like you're too smart for that. You've been around long enough to know better. Okay. So I'm going to take this down a little bit. Maybe you like going to the beach. Okay. So then you have here 3 friendship, 3 cups, friendship. It could have something to do with your friends. Like, don't lose your mind, or then it's falling just here on just dating. You're getting to know somebody. Okay, so don't let them move you too fast. You stay balanced. Don't fall for it. Like we have that card all the time. Don't fall in that trap. Okay. Otherwise, some things may not be too good. Something may stop instantly for you. You may feel like, you made a wrong decision, and or feel dead on the inside, not like physically like death, but just like, dang, why did I do that? That wasn't the best thing to do. Something of that nature. I only want this one. So here, 3 of Wands, it says keep the vision. So that's what you are doing, because it says vision at the bottom. You are keeping your vision of how you see things. And are you a King of Wands? It says leadership. You're confident in who you are. You stand strong. You stand up for what is right. You're very productive. You like doing a lot of different type of things. Maybe people rely on you, because it does say leadership here too. And so you have to maybe watch yourself with your friends, because, you know, something, like I said, something could abruptly stop for you, or I don't know, something's going on with that death card here. Oh, wow. And there you have the King of Swords. And at the bottom it says authority. So you feel like you don't have what it takes to tell somebody, but you had Empress at the bottom. So Empress talks about, like I said, either a woman, you know, you got into this certain point, or if you're talking just an energy, you know, like birthing things, making things happen, you know, maybe tapping into your softer side of things or whatever. So if I'm tapping into this being like a King of Wands, like a male figure, you know, and not being able to tell his friends something in particular, like not being able to tell them no or something like that, maybe. But if it's the other way around, like, you know, you're this Empress and you're trying to keep the vision with this particular person. But here with this King of Swords in reverse, if it's going that way, with and King of Swords in the upright is, you know, like a very responsible, logical, smart, you know, person, you know, honest, you know. So are they just the opposite of that? You know, I'm not too sure. It said here, took you for granted, you know, while you were just getting to know them and just dating. I don't know, I'll figure it out soon. So here we have the Wheel of Fortune. But things are moving forward for you in your life. And here with the Fool. So you're always about taking these leaps of faith, you know, wanting to try different things, you know, believing that all will be well, no matter which way you go. Well, excuse me, guys, you're going to fall on your feet because you're this Empress. Hold up. Here at the bottom right now is Two of Wands, which is which way you should go. So, not, I just can't figure out right, like it's not coming to me right now. Like if you're this King of Wands, or if you're the Empress, and I don't see it. I guess I could see it both ways in a sense, you know. Like I said, if you're this Empress, trying to stay balanced while just dating and becoming friends with this one in particular person. You're holding a vision of staying with somebody that is, or you like the way that they operate, but they're not saying something, or but things are moving and seem to be going in a good motion for you. But here with the Death card, like I said, either, you know, something could happen or abruptly stop, or, you know, death and rebirth, like, you know, you're ready to take this leap because you are who you are. Or one other way, yes, this King of Wands, and you don't know how to say what you need to say. You're enjoying just dating and all of these things, and willing to take this leap of faith with someone that is like just everything. And the death and the rebirth is kind of like, you're taking this leap, like becoming a new person. Like you want to go down this route, but you haven't told this person how you really feel. And maybe you shouldn't, or something like that. So now you have here the Knight of Wands, which, like I said, maybe you're used to operating the way that you operate, like full steam ahead. Like, how are you doing, today? I see you. I want more than just to see you. I'm ready to, be your all every day. I had to read like that the other day. Like, you could be moving too fast. Like, don't scare the person away. So here with the Star, maybe you see beauty in this person. You see all of their qualities in this star there. They shine so bright. I can love you better. Well, yeah, maybe it's something like that. But don't move so fast. Don't scare them. Even though you're so smooth, okay? And the King of Wands, out here doing things, But maybe it's just not time for that just yet. So next is the High Priestess. So it seems like your intuition is pretty solid. Maybe, like I said, you're used to being who you are, the Princess, Knight of Wands, and King of Wands. Like things go your way, and you really do see the star quality in this Empress. That's what I'm picking up on now. And excuse me, you just don't really know how to say. It's not that you're being like not trustworthy or anything like that. It's just that things are moving so great for you guys. You really want to take this leap with this person. You want to like kill everything that you've ever known. Like you have a feeling that this person is really for you. You just don't know how to tell them. Whoa, you don't know how to tell them. I saw this card first, but it goes here second, and this one's last. So you don't know how to tell them, and so you've been really going within and reflecting and trying to hold on. You've been going within, reflecting with the Hermit energy, thinking about what you really do want, even though you really feel deep down inside that you want to take this leap with this established person. Like I said, you want like this marriage or something. You really want to go and take a leap of faith with this person because you believe that it will be very successful. You're starting to feel love here with the King of Cups for this person. Okay, and you want to have a new beginning with someone. Wow. Let me take this here deck. Let's see what door I'm going to go into. Alright. Like I said, it just may not be the right time. You may feel that this person is right for you, but just give it a little bit more time, like really get to know this person. No matter how established they are, how beautiful they are, how smart they are, just get to know them a little bit better. It will save you some heartache, just a little bit. You'll know some more about them. Alright. One more time. about yourself too, the more you get to know about this person, how you react to certain things. Oh, Six of Pentacles. You really do want to work with this person. It's what you see. You see yourself having a life with them. And you can see it already. So here with the Strength card, you do have to have a certain level of strength to keep this energy contained, with you being the King of Wands and the Prince of Wands all at the same time, with you used to doing things your way. But you're logical, you know. You're Emperor as well. The only card that's not out here is the King of Pentacles. So, you know that this woman is very smart. You see, like I said, you see the star quality in her. You know, she's very smart. She could fight her own battles, you know. Like, probably, you know, come off like she doesn't even need anybody, you know. So be careful. You know, just be careful. Because she's a very strong woman herself. Very wise. Okay. So here with the Two of Swords next. So, be strong, because this woman is strong, okay? And with the Two of Swords, just like making a decision, being blindfolded, you know, like just jumping in, really kind of not knowing what can happen. You don't want to go in like that, you know. You kind of want to know what you're really doing, you know, not just making a decision to make a decision. And this has been running past your mind. You've been thinking, it says all in their feelings, but I think you've been all in your feelings. Okay. With the Two of Pentacles in reverse. And I usually use that as the change card, you know, because you've been looking at your life, where you've been, where you're at, and where you're going. And with that in reverse, it's kind of really like, to me, you're just in the moment. You're not reflecting on anything. You're just in the moment. When I see it in reverse, it's just you're in the moment. You're in the moment. You're happy about how you feel right now. So, don't know how long you've known them, but give it a little bit more time. And this came out in reverse. I'm glad for that. So, you know, you don't have any thing bad to say about this person. You're not on anything ill or, you know, wrong, the energy of negative or toxic, or, you know, you're not infatuated for the wrong reason. Just, it's nothing like that. Okay. Ten of Pentacles. You really just want a life of abundance. Wow, okay. So let's go to this deck next. Appreciate you guys for being here with me. This is the last regular deck. I appreciate all your time and your energy and your love and your support. Thank you so much. And come back and rock with me anytime here on Ophiuchus and Me, where I do your daily reads. I appreciate you guys' energy so much. Like, share, comment, and subscribe, please. And thank you. And of course, only if you like. I still have another deck after this one, but if you're still here with me, thank you guys so much. All right, here we go. Last deck. One more time. Three of Wands. So yeah, keep your vision. You know, see yourself as someone's husband, as someone's better half. But just continue to be their friend first, okay? So the first card is the Page of Wands. So you've made the move already, the small move, which is, you know, getting to know this person, date this person, and all of that. You're being you, definitely, okay? But just don't do too much. Even though you are the King of Wands, you know, you have the Temper card. You can balance your energy, okay? So just make sure that you know, stay in that energy, okay? So now you have the Six of Pentacles now coming up in reverse. Okay. Stay in that light energy for a while, okay? Because you don't want it to flip around to where you're not going to be able to work with this person how you really want to, and or be successful. Six of Wands, which you had right up underneath this here. You have Six of Wands right here too. Okay. So you want it to be successful. So don't think negatively, okay? Don't allow yourself to think that things won't work out for you and this person, okay? Just continue to offer love and be genuine with it, okay? And don't be this here Knight of Wands and be too pushy, okay? Always do things your way, but just don't be too, you know, like pushy. And just take your time with this person, okay? Because eventually, if you just do the opposite, okay, if you go up against this no card, you're going to put burden energy on yourself in some type of way, okay? Or because the energy is not going to be, what's the word I'm looking for? Like, I don't know, it's just not going to flow the right way, you know? And this person, this Empress, like I said, she's not just anybody, you know? Like, you have to really take your time with her and know what you're saying and be genuine and all those things. So you don't want it to flop, you know? And then you're burdened and feeling bad because you went against this guidance, basically, in a sense, you know? Just take your time. Even though this person may really be yours, you know? Let this person know that you're willing to take that time to be their friend first. Okay? Alright. So now, here we have the last and final deck. I'm going to pull 3 cards to sum it all up. Read from the book so you can also gather your own conclusion if I can't grab it. And that'll be it for today. Thank you guys so very much for rocking it here with me today on Ophiuchus and me. One more time. Alright, here we go. That was Ace of Swords. Five of Wands. And it really looks like the Five of Cups, though. You know, the cups spilled over. So you've been disappointed in love. You've had a lot of competition. You feel like there's a lot of competition out there, but you got to keep this here, Gabora, which is strength. You have the strength out there. Okay. Like I said, yeah, this may be your love, but you have to be stronger than just, you know, that King of Wands with that Prince of Wands energy sitting on top of it. Ooh. Oh, gosh. Wow. Okay. So now I have here the Two of Cups. Two of Cups, but then it's also the Two of Wands. Right, the Two of Wands. Which direction should I go in? Like for this love. Okay. And Shokma, wisdom. Be smart about your decisions, okay? So the first card is, then they're all arcanas, okay? Here. We have 26, 24, and 29. 26 also breaks down to an 8 and has the devil card. You have the devil card over here in reverse, but now you have it this way in the upper. I don't take any of them in reverse, but I'm saying, you know, if you can't take your time with this person, okay, you may come across as this in her eyes, like, you know, like what type of energy is this? You know, like that, like I said, like infatuated or something like that. Like, you know, like, come on, you know, like what? Why are you coming at me like this or whatever? And the second card is the death card. You have the death card down here already. 24 also breaks down to a 6, okay? And the moon card, 29, breaks down to an 11 or a 2, okay? And it talks about emotions and things that are hidden and, you know, duality and all of that there, okay? So let's read number 26. So here you have it. Says the devil. The 26th path of wisdom connects Tefereth and Hod and is associated with the devil card, which represents deception and selfishness. Devil holds his right hand in the form of the Hebrew letter Shin, which was done as part of the priestly blessing of Aaron, implying that he was a false prophet who leads people astray, promising a blessing but bringing about destruction. Genesis 3:4-5. Weight reference to the Hebrew letter Shin is also a pun because the letter can produce one of two sounds. If the dot on the top of the letter Shin is on the right side, it makes a sh sound and is called Shin. But if the dot is on the left side, left hand path, it makes a s sound and is called Sin. Weights play on words. Related the left hand path. Matthew 15:41. And the letter sin being associated with moral corruption. The devil also has an upside down star on his head, meaning he is the opposite of the Pentagrammaton. He is the Antichrist. And instead of letting his light shine, Matthew 5:16, he hides it. He is the wolf in sheep's clothing, who presents himself as a lamb but speaks as a dragon. Revelations 13:11. The card shows Adam and Eve after they sinned and were in the process of blaming each other. Eve was led astray and tempted by the devil, but she willingly ate the forbidden fruit. Genesis 3:6. The chains around the neck of both Adam and Eve are loose and could easily be removed, meaning they are both in bondage due to their own choices. Eve is showing sneaking the forbidden fruit, and Adam points toward Eve as if to blame her for his sin. The woman whom thou gavest to be with me, she gave me of the tree, and I did eat. Genesis 3:13. Adam blamed the woman for their sin and even tried blaming God for ultimately causing it by creating Eve. The book of Enoch includes a section on the tree of knowledge and adds that the fruit looked like grapes. Enoch 31:3-5 states, the tree of knowledge also was there, of which, if anyone eats, he becomes endowed with great wisdom. It was like a species of the tamarind tree, bearing fruit which resembled grapes. Then Holy Raphael, an angel who was with me, answered and said, this is the tree of knowledge, of which the ancient father and thy aged mother ate, who were before thee, and who, obtaining knowledge, their eyes being opened, and knowing themselves to be naked, were expelled from the garden. Due to this description, Eve is shown eating grapes on the double card. The 26th path is associated with the Hebrew letter ayin, which means I. The Sefer Yetzirah associated ayin with 12 single letters and the attribute of anger. It is also linked to the tribe of Reuben, whose name means God sees. Genesis 29:32. Reuben is associated with both opportunity and instability. Reuben had the opportunity to have the rights of the firstborn, but he squandered it by giving into temptation and lost his birthright due to him being unstable as water. Genesis 49:3-4. Reuben was the firstborn, but he gave into sin, his lust, and he raped his stepmother. I don't know if he raped her, y'all. I'm in Genesis right now. I just read the whole Bible. I'm just now starting to read again, and I just read over that part. It just says that he slept with her. I don't know about raping her. I don't know, but you know, everything gets altered and changed throughout time. You know, who really knows how much of all of what was really solid? You know, what was what is what I'm saying. So, but anyway, take it as you may. And raped his stepmother when she was passed out drunk. See, it doesn't say any of that. I need I would need to see that in a different book. But anyway, he lost his spiritual battle against the serpent. But however the case, you get the idea, right? So we have free will, you know, and you know, a lot of people blame the devil, you know, for things that they've done, you know, or, you know, um, like what I mean by that is, you know, well, I mean, I guess just kind of like what I'm saying, you know, like, oh, the devil, you know, like just that energy, you know, came in and, you know, took a hold of me or whatever, you know, it's like, no, you knew what you were doing, you know, you knew exactly what you were doing. So here with you, keeping the strength, okay, whoops. And knowing that you are this person that is confident, beautiful, strong, and all of this stuff, you kind of have to go within to figure out how to not be as assertive as you really kind of want to be, and or nor have this type of energy, so you don't come off too clingy or too, like I said, infatuated or anything, or like, you know, you really just want to operate out of that wand energy or anything like that. You have self-control, okay, and you want to be more than just that. So the next card, the death card, okay, 24. Let's find that. Okay, so here you have it, and it reads, and I looked, and behold, a pale horse, and his name that sat on him was Death, and hell followed with him. Revelation 6:8. Excuse me. So, the 24th path of wisdom connects Tefereth and Netzach and is associated with the Death Tarot card. The image of the Death Tarot card is the fourth horseman of the apocalypse, with which A.E. Waite felt provided superior symbolism in his rectified tarot than in previous decks that portrayed death only as a reaping skeleton. 1911. Waite considered the hanged man to represent the symbolic, mystical, spiritual death and rebirth related to baptism, John 3:3, but the death card representing death in a literal sense. On the Kabbalah, the death card connects Tefereth, which is beauty or majesty, and Netzach, which is victory, and represents the victory over physical death Yeshua obtained through his death on the cross. The death card is on the lightning path of the Kabbalah, which explains creation, the logic of God, and his plan. The lightning path will be explained in the commentary on the lightning struck tower tarot card. On the Kabbalah, the path of the death card represents God's solution to the death brought into the world in relation to original sin. The death card is related to all the other cards around it on the Kabbalah. The Justice and Hermit cards represent higher aspects of spiritual development for those who have progressed on their spiritual journey. Hold up, let me read that again. The Justice and Hermit cards represent higher aspects of spiritual development for those who have progressed on their spiritual journey. You had the Hermit card out here too. You had the Hermit card right here. Okay. So, right on your spiritual journey. The other cards that are parallel to the death card include the Hangman, the Devil, and the Wheel of Fortune. Okay. And Temperance. And that was your very first card that you had out here, right there. Okay. The Wheel of Fortune card represents a spiritual choice. Behold, today I set before you a choice between good and evil and life and death. Deuteronomy 30:15 and 19. The Hanged Man, card represents someone who has made the correct decision and has obtained spiritual, symbolic death and rebirth. 1 Peter 3:21, which is the result of baptism in Christianity, or the con unito, marriage of the red king and white queen in alchemy. The death card represents the physical regeneration and transformation to a higher plane at one's physical death. The path of the devil card links, which we just had, links the forgiveness of sins offered through Tefereth, which is beauty or majesty, right? So that the forgiven can be glorified in Hod. I think Hod is glory, okay? And Temperance represents a person engaging in the great work of purifying his or her soul. Colossians 3:10. To those who make the correct choice at the Wheel of Fortune card, the day of death is better than the day of one's birth. Ecclesiastes 7:1. Because to die is gain. Philippians 1:21. In the way of righteousness is life, and in the pathway thereof there is no death. Proverbs 12:28. However, for those who make the wrong decision in life, the death card would represent destruction. The Hanged Man would signify suffering, and the Devil card would respond to hell. The tribe of Gad is associated with this path because it can represent both good fortune and bitterness. For the saved, death represents peace, comfort, and reward. Second Esdras 7 and 78. But for the damned, it means bitterness, resentment, and judgment. Second Esdras 7 and 80. The name Gad means good fortune or troop, and they were the soldiers in Israel. This path of the Kabbalah is associated with the Hebrew letter Nun, and Gad is linked to the tribe of Gad because the Sefer Yetzirah attributes movement, marching with the letter Nun, and the knight on the death card is marching forward and fulfilling his role with impartiality. Okay. The Hebrew letter Nun means fish or fruit, which is related to everyone being judged according to their deeds. Romans 2 and 6, Revelations 20, 12 through 13. Even so, every good tree bringeth forth good fruit, but a corrupt tree bringeth forth evil fruit. A good tree cannot bring forth evil fruit, neither can a corrupt tree bring forth good fruit. Every tree that bringeth not forth good fruit is hewn down, or hewn down, and cast into the fire. Wherefore, by their fruits ye shall know them. Matthew 7:17 through 20. The image on the death tarot card shows a skeleton wearing black armor and riding on a white horse. The rider is holding a black flag with a 5-petal rose on it, which represents the Pentagrammaton, Yeshua, and eternal life. And it goes on for some more, guys. These definitions or explanations are kind of long, but death and a rebirth, you going through transformation, spiritual, kind of in a sense, being reborn again, for real, seeing the light with that hermit card, the hermit card represents higher aspects of spiritual development for those who's progressed through your spiritual journey. So you going within, reflecting, talking to God, what should I do? How should I move? I don't want to come across as this here devil energy, and be subject to acting like how I really am or whatever, or being known for that only, I don't want to be better than that, come across better than that, be known for something better, or something like that. So now we have the number 29, the moon, and it says here, the 29th path of wisdom connects Netzach and Malkuth. It links middle pillar and the pillar of mercy and provides one of the 3 paths an initiate may take when leaving Malkuth to proceed up the Kabbalistic tree of life. On the second day of the chemical wedding of Christian Rosenkreuz, he found himself at an intersection where he needed to choose between one of the 3 pillars. Since the 4th path was reserved for incorruptible bodies, the first path was short and dangerous, which represents the pillar of severity and learning through experience by going through rocky places. The second path represents the middle pillar, which is easy to navigate if one has the aid of a magnet. In the story, CRC followed this path because he used a compass and followed the dove, the spirit of wisdom, southbound. Magnets work by an invisible force of nature pulling the needle in a certain direction, which allows a person to navigate, which is symbolic of the spirit being an invisible guiding force. The third path available to CRC represented the pillar of mercy, which is an emotional route, pleasurable, but it is a royal road, with only 1 in 1,000 succeeding in making it to the wedding feast by this road alone. The pillar of mercy represents a path of contemplation, which is an important aspect of one's spiritual journey. However, meditation on its own is unlikely to be sufficient, excuse me, guys, for one's spiritual growth. One cannot remain in the mental realm of Yetzirah because what the person learns must be put into action in order for it to be beneficial. People are judged on the basis of their actions and not solely by their thoughts. The 29th path of wisdom is associated with the moon tarot card. The moon card represents spiritual and mental evolution and progression. It shows a crawfish crawling out of the water into an unknown environment. It also shows a dog and a wolf, representing the wild, which is active, and the domesticated, which is passive aspects of one's psyche. The dog and wolf represent different aspects of the canine species, and they are divided by a dry riverbed of gold. This is like I'm saying here. You know, you want to be seen as in a different light than just that wild wolf, you know, that will take you down. You know, you want to be seen as a nice, gentle dog, you know, that's calm and, you know, loyal and all that there, right? So yeah, you have been through this you're on a spiritual path, you know, becoming a new person in a sense. So that's why you have to come at this Empress a little different, because she's been through all of that. Okay. Right, so the dog and the wolf represent different aspects of canine species, and they are divided by a dry riverbed of gold. The river of gold represents the middle pillar of the Kabbalah and the river Pishon that flows out of the Garden of Eden, Genesis 2:11, which contains gold. The alchemical quest for gold involves following the river Pishon back to Eden, or the person's soul returning to God, Ecclesiastes 12:7. The river Pishon represents the Shekinah, who fills a person with the living water, Canticles 4:15, or Sirach 15:3 of Wisdom, Sirach 24:25. All right, and it has a whole lot more, but I'm gonna leave it there. So everything is all good as long as you just take your time, reflect, get to know, keep your vision, recognize who you are and where you're really trying to go spiritually, and take your time approaching this here particular individual that you're talking to, because they have been through many levels already. Okay, so good luck to you, and I'll see you next time. Bye, Ophiuchus.